Hello there everybody, this is Mcdo Tomato here, and welcome back to Age of Empires 2 Online, and I'm going to bring you another recorded game. Right, so what do we have? We have me up in the top left of the map, playing in blue as the Turks. Very powerful castle and Imperial Age civilization. My teammate is down here. It is Alonso playing as the Goths down to this side. We are linked by this pathway that comes up here. The map is Black Forest, so a hell of a lot of trees. So should be very interesting indeed. A hell of a lot of trees around. So plenty of wood supply, which means we're going to be able to get a lot of farms up and stuff like that, which means your food supply is going to be good. Which means your economy is going to be quite large. So very, very interesting. Our opponents in this 2v2 are Mcdo 12, playing as the Britons, Magyar, of course, Hungary. So I'm going to guess that he's Hungarian. Mcdo 12, pretty good player actually, a very, very high score rating on Voobly at the moment. So, well, not at the moment, I'm not entirely sure what he is at the moment, but this game was on my dad's birthday, I believe, 22nd of December. I think it was 2012. I think it was last year. So Mcdo is down there. He had he had a much higher rating than myself and Alonso. So probably a very good random map player. And his teammate is Teutons playing. Is Pingvin, sorry, playing as the Teutons. Pingvin, another player with quite a high rating. So Mcdo and Pingvin have both got higher ratings than myself and Alonso. So it should be interesting. We can hear some fighting. Mcdo sending in his scout right there, and Alonso's militia are going to deal with that. Two barracks as well coming up from Alonso. That's pretty interesting. He is of course the Goths, so getting infantry is a pretty good choice, if you ask me. Mcdo is now into the feudal age. Of course he's playing as the Britons, so he's probably likely to go for archers. First up into the feudal age. Meanwhile, I'm just having to wall off this little area here. Good choice. That way I will know exactly when Mcdo is coming through. There is a gap here, and there is of course the gap down here. However, Alonso and Pingvin are likely to be fighting this one out. I'm sending my scout down here now because of course we don't have cartography, so I have no idea what's going on. Meanwhile, it's in the feudal age, so second into the feudal age. I was quite happy with that actually. And sending my scout through to my allies to see what I can see what my ally is doing. Meanwhile, these houses are not being built. How come? Because I'm sending a villager to build them right now. Only 8 population. That's ridiculous. What the hell am I doing? So, very early advance up to the feudal age, but only 8 population. That's not very good. I'm building my barracks right now. I'm starting to get some more villagers out onto food. That is quite outrageous, to be honest. So, I'm not going to have that decent economy, I don't think. What about Mcdo? How are you doing? And you only have 6 population as well, so that's kind of interesting. Pingvin just going up on 16 population right now. Me sitting in there with my scout, seeing if I can pick off any of these villagers. Looks like he managed to fend off my scout quite easily there. Alonso, how are you doing? You just hit the feudal age as well on 16 population also. Right, so what's going on? A few militia out here for Alonso, however Stonewall from Pingvin means he's not going to be getting through there anytime soon. Just taking that ball right there as well. Meanwhile, still taking these sheep. Finding these sheep at the back of Mcdo's base as well. Very interesting. I can maybe sneak those through. Possibly sneak them around here. See if I can get them out. Possibly use them. Right, market going up for Mcdo suggests there might be some trade. No, Pingvin's going up with a stone wall on his own ally's side, which is very interesting. Palisade coming up for Alonso down here. Meanwhile, Pingvin just working on farms, just looking to increase his food income, hunting that second boar over that way as well. And building a market of his own, so they could be setting up some trade right here, which could be very interesting for them. Meanwhile, building a watchtower just to get some line of sight and look around, building this little wall here to force any enemies through the watchtower. If I was going to build a tower, I should have probably built it over here on the gold to protect it a bit more. Archery range going up there. What's going up at the back? A couple of stables. Interesting. Turks, I'm not sure whether they get decent knights or not. Not the best of knights, I don't think. Still not too bad. And only 3 villagers on wood. How about that? Close to advancing up to the castle age, though. Researching cartography so I can see what my ally's doing. He's upgraded to man-at-arms. And he's building houses all around the outside like this. That's very nice. I like that. 2 barracks, plenty of farms coming up as well. Still got these sheep over here as well, so probably take those. Of course, the wild boar as well. Natural resources, always useful. Then your mining camp over here. Cartography now complete for us. However, Castle Age for Pingvin. Absolutely massive food economy. He's got lots of food going around. What is he going to be able to do when he's with this Castle Age research? Meanwhile, me, what am I doing? Going up to the Castle Age myself, building a blacksmith over here. Rather ridiculous place for a blacksmith in my opinion, because cut off an area where I could have built farms. Just building some houses here to get an additional piece of wall off, bring my scout back as well, just to have a look around. And up to the Castle Age I go. Now what am I going to be able to do here? Creating some knights, of course. That tends to be my strategy, to go with knights, regardless of what civilization I am. Which is a bit interesting. Sometimes works, sometimes it doesn't. And chucking down a castle right in here, that's going to protect all of this back area. However, not really protecting this. It's overlooking the gold a little bit. However, because Magyvok is, of course, the British, that does mean he's going to be able to come in with a few archers right here. Building a stone wall here as well, Magyvok. I don't think I can see that. The map is explored, however I can't do the fog of war unfortunately, and that villager is going to be attacked by the wolf. Magyvok's still feudal, however pretty decent economy by the look of it. Plenty of gold miners, plenty of woodcutters, doing quite okay. Just walling off this area here. Pingvin, massive boom by the look of it, and Magyvok is actually now into the Castle Age, which is very interesting. Pingvin going up with a second town centre over this way. Very, very useful indeed. Going to be able to boom with those villagers. Building a third one over on this stone, so that's a big economic boom right there. Right, my castle is up. Should probably look at building some additional town centres, however, no stone. Not got enough stone, right. Still taking the wild boar, plenty of knights. Should probably start gathering some stone, get a town centre up on this gold or something like that. Kind of cram myself into this corner, which is a bit wrong. Should really try and look at expanding, and a castle from Magyvok going up there. Is it Magyvok? I don't know. Magyar, isn't it? You say Magyar for the Hungarian? Oh, I don't know. 3 town centres from Pingvin, going to be a massive, massive economic boom. Building a 4th one over here by the water, and getting plenty of farms over this way. You can always take those shorefish if you really want to. Meanwhile, me researching fletching for the additional range and attack on the towers, and going for janissaries. University going up there as well, maybe to get ballistics or something like that. Janissaries, pretty powerful units actually, good against infantry. Didn't realise there was a patch of gold about there either. Oh, that's kind of funny. Right, castle up for Magyvok. Longbowmen starting to come out. These things are just lethal sometimes. Not really much happening over this way. This stone wall is pretty much allowing Pingvin to boom. 4 town centres is just amazing. These sheep still at the back here. How interesting. What about Magyvok? Are you building additional town centres? No, he's sticking with the 1 for the moment. He's going for the 1 town centre power play. There's a knight right there as well. Starting to go for these longbowmen now. Of course, they only cost wood and gold. And if we check his resources, he's quite low on wood. Quite a lot of gold though, of course. He's got all these gold miners, and he's got quite a few woodcutters around here as well. So, pretty good on that front. Just building his blacksmith now. Probably to get some of the researches. Loads and loads of longbowmen right there. Building a gate as well so he can get out of his base. Also building a stone wall in here. Very interesting. Just to wall off the other access to his base. Meanwhile, trade carts coming out for Holonzo, so he is actually setting up trade with me. I'm building a couple of trade carts myself, which is very nice. So we're going to set up an additional gold income source. These villagers just standing around. Holonzo needs to work on going up to the Castle Age, I think. Let's have a look. It's not that far away. There's only some more man-at-arms across the map, though. Plenty of man-at-arms. Trade carts coming out. Probably going to have a look at trying to push through here, but he's going to realise that there's a stone wall here, and he's not going to be getting through anytime soon. Right. Trade carts coming in. Just looking to create some more villagers. Yep, still creating the villagers, still trying to pump them out, trying to get some more on gold. Light cavalry research as well, so really get a town centre over this way. Forging going up, which means the extra attack for the knights, which is good. What's going on over here? A few man-at-arms in there just to protect the trade line, which is fair enough. Right, trade cart brings back 32, which is quite decent actually if you have a lot of trade carts. Lots of longbowmen sitting here. Just wondering whether you might consider pushing forward with those at any one time. Right, so lots of knights for me. Lots of food. Am I considering going Imperial here? I don't know, I really haven't got the economy to do that, to be honest. However, I'm not really being attacked at the moment, so I'm not really worried about actually military or any large economy. Alonso finally hits the castle age. Sounds like some fighting. What's going on there? Missed that. Definitely missed that. Don't know what that was about. All I heard was swords. Right, palisade going up there for Alonso as well, just to have a wall of his own. Where was that fighting? A couple of man-at-arms over this way. Bit odd. Don't know what that was all about. Anyway, look at all these longbowmen from Mcdo now. That's going to be a serious threat. I'll give you that. Bodkin arrow has been done for me as well, because I've now got +2 range on the castle, as is on the watchtower. So, very, very interesting. And finally going up with the town centre. Blimey. That took me too long. That took me way too long. Interesting position though. Stone and 2 gold mines, and now Mcdo now pushing forward. He's knocked down that palisade really quick, and these longbowmen are now going to start having a look, pushing through here. Need to get that town centre up, so I need somewhere to garrison these longbowmen. Moving forward. This is the main attack area now, and now starting to attack this town centre that I was planning on building. Out come the knights. Are they going to be able to do anything to these archers? Knights good against archers, but there's a lot of longbowmen here. So, yeah, looks like he's going to own me up. And flare going up there for the blacksmith. How odd. Right, now these longbowmen are going to start being able to harass this gold quite bad. Now they've come into range of this castle, and these longbowmen are going to die. And that was pretty quick. Lots of villagers garrisoned in there. What did I just see there? Yes, I did. I'm now Imperial. I'm in the Imperial age. What am I going to have to do? I'm still creating some knights. Problem is, I really don't have the economy to be Imperial right now. Blast furnace has just been researched. Probably gone for chemistry as well, because I noticed those arrows were on fire. Should really get this town centre up as well. What's going on down here? Really nothing going on. Long swordsman research for Alonso, which is very nice. Some pikemen as well coming out. Pingvin, what are you doing? Just booming like God knows what. Jeez. Building a castle over there as well to protect his base. So much gold as well. You can imagine what his economy's like. Huge. Utterly, utterly huge. Yeah. And now going up to the Imperial Age. Look at all those resources. That is outrageous. That is amazing. He's going to be able to do severe damage with that. What's he going to create? Well, I've got a sneaky feeling. I mean, he's going up with a lot of archery ranges here, so he could be going for... Did she want to get Arbalest? I don't know. I can't remember. He's gathered up a couple of relics anyway. Meanwhile, over here, Alonso being pushed off this gold. These longbowmen coming through. Alonso doesn't really have a lot that's going to be able to counter that. I mean, he's got a lot of farms to have. He's not really got much military. He's got a few long swordsmen here and there. What's going on over this way? Pingvin sending in a monk, sneakily trying to convert one of my villagers. That town centre on 99%. Blimmin' heck. There you go, town centre is up. And I should be able to get rid of that monk. No, out of range. So, can't do that. Sneaky monk, that. See whether he can convert anything. These Janissaries now coming out. Oh! That had to hurt. Cavalier is now finished for me, so now I've got Cavaliers, which is quite nice. Cavaliers is a pretty decent unit. Pretty powerful as well, if used correctly. More longbowmen coming out. Where did that army of longbowmen go? They are right here. Magivok's longbowmen over this way. Pushing into Alonso's base, attacking my trade carts now as well, which is going to be a little bit frustrating. Attacking the line of trade. However, Alonso, quick with a castle. That's great news. Means he's going to be able to protect his base for a little while longer. However, attacking this line of trade is going to be really annoying and be a bit of a nuisance. And I just noticed here, more longbowmen pushing across the map. How am I going to be able to hold this off? Sneaking around the back here as well, because he knows that this castle's here, so he's going to be sneaking around the back, picking off these guys pretty easily. However, he's just stationed them on the outside for the moment, which is interesting. Probably concentrating on these longbowmen down here, seeing what kind of harassment and stuff he can do down there. Just taking out that mining camp. Lots of Cavalier from me though. And if this force of longbowmen does push in, I think the Cavalier might be able to actually take these guys out. And now these longbowmen with a massive range, just going to attack all these villagers, picking them all off. Attacking the mining camp now. Husbandry complete, town watch complete. Which means I've got the extra line of sight, of course. These 4 Janissary not really going to be able to do much against these archers, I don't think. We've only got 3 left now. Yeah, now he's focusing down the Janissaries, they're going to die. However, these longbowmen here have just come into range of the castle. So there are still quite a few longbowmen here, however, much less than before. More longbowmen over this way though. For Magivok, looking to do some harassment to Alonso. Meanwhile, what is Pingvin doing? There's a lot of villagers going over this way. Building a mill, he's expanding even further with tons and tons of farms. That is amazing. That is quite amazing. What's going on over here? Elite skirmishers, a huge mass of elite skirmishers. And of course, paladins. Teutons get paladins. They get all of the upgrades as well. That is a fully upgraded set of paladins and a whole bunch of elite skirmishers right there. And this is going to be very difficult to fend off. Double castle from Magivok as well. Very interesting. More longbowmen pushing in across the map to support these guys. And now me and Alonso are in severe trouble right here. We're going to be in severe trouble. More longbowmen pushing in. In go the Cavalier. In go the Cavalier. And this time the Cavalier do a decent job. They get rid of all those longbowmen pretty effectively. And now the problem is I need to replace all these villagers that have been lost. I need to get these villagers out and onto the gold again. Why are they still garrisoned inside that castle, I don't know. Meanwhile, huge force over here, which is being constantly reinforced from behind. And this is going to be very difficult to defend against. Lots of longbowmen sitting over here. These longbowmen now pushing towards me again. I always seem to get all the longbowmen for some reason. These Cavaliers might be able to hold this force off. They probably will actually. However, not going to be easy because these are... is Magivok Imperial? No, he's not. He's still in the Castle Age. Yeah, he's starting to attack this town centre now. So, being even more of a nuisance. Right, that watchtower could actually reach those longbowmen for a while there, which is kind of interesting, even though it only has 8+2 at the moment. Continuing to attack the town centre, and in the end I'm going to have to do something about it, because eventually the longbowmen will take out the town centre, and that's going to be a real problem. We've got a nosebleed coming on. not very good. Nah, I think I'm okay. Yeah, I'm fine. Got a bit worried there. Thought that was an nosebleed coming on, but no, it wasn't. Okay, lots of gold mines over here. More cavaliers coming out as well. However, this town centre is now on fire. And I've got to be very careful. What's going on down here? Looks like a big scuffle. Trebuchets coming out to take out the castles. Pascal's coming in, but look at all this. Paladins, elite skirmishers. There's no fight in this. There seriously isn't. This castle's going to go down. And this is going to be really deadly. These longbowmen still attacking the town centre. Just really going with the cavalier right now to take these guys out. However, even the cavalier are not going to be able to do anything against this. This is just awesome. That is absolute awesomeness from Pingvin right here. These trebuchets continuing to attack. Huge, massive pikemen coming in, but even these pikemen are going to be useless against the paladins because the paladins are so tough. Yeah, these paladins absolutely ripping through everything. Skirmishers behind. Elite skirmishers, not quite fully upgraded. Although I don't think they get... Oh no, I think that is fully upgraded elite skirmishers. Another castle going up there, however, I mean, look at this. I mean, trebuchets, paladins, Magivok into the Imperial Age now. What's going on over this way? Right, more longbowmen pushing forward, but in I go with these cavalier. But look what I'm going to face against. Come up against this wall. Not going to be able to do anything about that. These longbowmen continuously pushing in. These cavalier eventually going to have to deal with these longbowmen at some point. Being fired upon by this castle though. Can I deal with this? Can I get rid of these longbowmen? Should delete that wall really. Right, this set of longbowmen pushing back to help out, sending the cavalier through. Am I going to be able to win this one or not? Looks like I am actually. I think I am going to be able to win this. Yeah, I've actually won this battle and held off Magivok for now, but look at this. Look at this. Destruction everywhere. That is just amazing. That seriously is. Alonso resigns. And now he's going to start looking to push up to me. So I'm basically going to be 2v1 now. I don't think I stand much of a chance. Getting a trebuchet out though. Probably to have a look at picking off this castle. It's not going to be any use because it's 2 versus 1. All of this force is moving straight towards me now. I've got no chance whatsoever. These villagers idle. I am absolutely all over the place. Alonso's resigned. There's just nothing I can do. There seriously isn't. Especially against this. Right, actually using the trebuchet to attack. But seriously, it's not going to be any use. Economy, too much food, not enough gold. Really not the best of shape. These trebuchets are pushing forward though. There's the third one going up there. The second one going up there. Castle's on fire. Don't think it's going to mean much though, to be honest. Yeah, Pingvin is now pushing forward with all these villagers. He's actually sending his paladin over to actually deal with this. These cavalier are going to get destroyed. I wonder if I do actually manage to take out this castle or not. Probably not, because look at this. Yeah, the castle will go down though, which is kind of cool. However, this lump of paladin is just going to absolutely destroy my army. I should probably resign now, because eventually this army is going to come straight into my base. Yeah, building more stables over this way, so... Yeah, there we go. I decide to resign. That's the end. So, me and Alonso just not good enough right there. We advanced in age nice and early. I was first up to the Imperial Age, but Pingvin, with the massive boom, with all of those resources at his disposal, he still had 14,000 food at the end of that. So that is quite something. But yes, we actually lost that game. That's the first game I've actually covered in which I've actually lost it. I've actually lost in so many games. I've lost more than I've won. It's just I tend to only show you the games I've won. So, but yes, we got resoundingly beaten there by a great player in Pingvin, and Magivok as well contributed with his longbowman quite nicely. But for now, that's it. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time for more Age of Empires 2 Online.